Hi everyone, this is Tiffany from TiffanyDow.com. I kind of want to go over a successful Squidoo lens look for you, kind of the things I think you should and should not have. I'm not going to do everything step by step because Squidoo changes things so much it's hard to keep track. The first thing I want to talk about is your theme. I like the plain default theme in most cases. I think people spend a little too much time trying to get all cutesy in this, and when someone lands here looking for like comfortable gaming headsets, they really don't care about the background that you use. But it can serve as a distraction if you do something too cutesy on there. So really just a plain blue and white background to me works better as a consumer. Now, your title should always pretty much reflect what your URL is. Most comfortable gaming headset is mine. I like to use whatever the keyword phrase is there. In this area, I don't know why when I'm logged in I can't see mine, but usually I'll do a custom bio box, and like this one is supposed to say, and I can't see it from mine, but it's supposed to say check out the entire, and then a hyperlink in blue bold underline gaming headset catalog, and I link to Amazon where all of them are. Okay, so let's go on down. Your titles should always have a keyword phrase in them. Some of them I see people put really cutesy things like, what offers the most comfort? Well, comfort what? Comfort toilet seat? Comfort jeans? What are you talking about? You need that keyword in there. And then, of course, you want to personalize, and then also talk about that person, like what they are maybe there for and looking for. You need a big enough image in your text boxes. You don't want these. I see some tiny little thumbnail images. That doesn't go over well. All of your hyperlinks, and you should always have a hyperlink in your introduction in the first paragraph, and it should be big blue bold underline, and it should link to whatever you're trying to sell. For me, it would be Amazon in the main thing. And I'm hyperlinking that keyword phrase because I want the user to know exactly where I'm sending them for that. Okay, and then here I actually showcase one specific thing. I used to not like the table of contents, but I do now, so I use the little numbered one. Over here on Explore related pages, everything needs to be related to something to do with that lens. I see some of you who are trying to promote other things, like let's say you have a keyboard lens. Well, then you've got one for wooden cutting boards for the kitchen. Don't do that. Keep it related. If you don't have anything related, don't showcase anything over there. These are all related to gaming or something to do electric or digital. Okay, here I use gamer headset. In my subtitle or in one of them, you can use something that's not keyword related, but always try to have the keyword in at least either the title or the subtitle. I've got a big nice picture there. Don't link to the picture. I see some people doing that. This actually links to the product. Again, I see a lot of you not having a text hyperlink. You have maybe this hyperlinked, or maybe you're just using Amazon modules, but you have no text hyperlinks, and those convert really well, and they're also the ones that give you 100% of the commission off of it. You're not having to share that with Squidoo. So since you're able to, you ought to be doing that. You need both, okay? Let's see, over here on my right sidebar, I'm using the widget option, and it's where you can feature one product, and that goes really well because it gives kind of a long review there with just a little bit of text, so I like doing that. And usually what I'll do in my sidebar is promote something really expensive. Like I'm just kind of really, I should preface that by saying really expensive and something that is rated well or reviewed well. I don't just promote something expensive for the hell of it. But I like to just things that, maybe fewer buyers might buy, but somebody might. I like to do that. And I'll usually put something like top of the line over here. Okay, this is my Amazon module. And again, even in the description, I have a text hyperlink. And then I wrote a little bit of text to review each product. I have a text hyperlink over here in that. So I don't always take advantage of the subtitle if I don't need it. Like I put, what is the most comfortable gaming headsets for those who wear glasses? And then I have, something that links to the generic and something that links to that specific one. Another Amazon module. This one, I'm using the keyword phrase in both. I'm using it in the subtitle and the title. Again, I have my text hyperlink. I have that hyperlinked, and the picture is big enough to see. Here's another Amazon module. And then here you'll notice I didn't do a keyword there, but I did it in the subtitle. Okay, so this is one of those, I think it's a poll or something. I don't remember what module this is exactly, but it's one of those where I'm sending them to the Amazon store and having them vote on something that they would like or whatever if they used it. And then same thing with here on the guest book. I did use share your 2 cents, but I used the keyword phrase, what's the most comfortable headset, gaming headset, in your opinion? Now, what did you notice was not there on my lens? Well, something that I notice a lot of you do use on your lens, the Google module. You don't see that, right? And this is one of my top performing lenses. And people always sit there and say, well, you need something to update the page all the time. No, you don't. You don't need anything to update the page all the time. I think that's a myth because I have a lot of top performing, for me, my lenses that do not have anything updating the page all the time. They're just good pages. And if you think about it on a blog, I mean, lots of people are coming into a specific blog page on your site, and that page is not updating all the time. Maybe your blog in general is, but not that page. So I don't use that. Another thing I don't use are YouTube modules. I don't like that. There's too many links with those YouTube modules. There's links to the person's name. There's links to go view it on YouTube. There's other links. I don't like it. And there's really no need for it. If they wanted to go see a video of it, they would have gone on to YouTube and looked at it. So you don't need to be showing that. You can give them just as much information in text. Unless, I'll make an unless to that. Unless you specifically make a YouTube video and put it on your lens, and you somehow have a website as well that you can promote inside your YouTube video, because a lot of you are sticking these YouTube videos on there, especially for product reviews. Like, let's say you picked a gaming headset review and you sit there and put a YouTube video of it on there, and obviously the person who did that YouTube video, they have a website of their own. So in that video they're talking about, like, this is Tony from ComfortableGamingHeadsets.com, or it's written there in the beginning and the end, and you're sitting there promoting someone else's site on your lens, and that's just not good, because then that person's going to go, oh, there's a specialty site on it. Let me click out and go to that. So anyway, I hope this helps, and that's just the way I think. You don't have to do your lenses the same, but I don't have mine shut down yet, and they're performing pretty good, so hopefully it'll help someone. Thanks. Bye-bye.